Hey folks, Dusty here. This is section 3 of my series on keratology, POC number 1. If you want to follow along in sequence, check out the playlist I created. Welcome to the 33 degrees of keratology. POC number 1, AR is greater than AP, which means accounts receivable is greater than accounts payable. Anyone who is in business should know what this formula means, but it's also relevant in our everyday lives as well. To put it more simply, owe less money out than what people owe you. This seems obvious, but it's overlooked a lot. It means that you must spend less than what you make. You've probably heard it as living within your means. Simple, right? Not always. It's super easy to buy things on credit, enjoy it today, and pay for it tomorrow. Credit is not in itself a bad thing, but it needs to be managed carefully. Borrowing from tomorrow means that you have to earn more tomorrow to cover today's expenses and tomorrow's expenses. You are, in effect, initiating a dependence on your future self that can be difficult to fulfill later on. But for our lesson, it goes deeper than that. The first thing that I wrote down that kicked this project off was the formula AR is greater than AP is not the end of the equation. You must collect in order for the equation to take effect. Simple, yes. Obvious, yes. But we tend to forget that part. Having a large AR account isn't the solution at all. It's getting the money into your hands. This is something I've personally struggled with, and it is a good part of the reason why I was sitting at my desk contemplating the problem I was facing. Every day I wake up with an AR account balance that is greater than my AP account balance. Great, right? Well, yes, I followed my formula. AR is greater than AP. But the caveat is that almost nobody was paying. If I could bring my AR account current, which means everybody that owes me money pays me all the money they owe me all at once, I could fulfill all of my current AP obligations easily and bring my long-term debt to near zero. There's also two types of accounts payable, short-term and long-term, or short-term and long-term debt. Carrying a debt isn't all bad. Some debt actually makes you look better to lenders, but it must be managed properly. Some people say that you don't want any debt, which I both agree and disagree with. Debt can also be categorized into good debt or bad debt. A good debt is tied with an asset that usually appreciates or grows in value, such as real estate. A bad debt is tied to an asset that loses value, which we'll just call stuff. Stuff is just that, stuff that you don't really need. Frivolous things, excessive quantities of shoes or trinkets, things that you don't use are good examples of stuff. Think of these as things that cannot make you money or cannot save you money. If you can leverage those excessive shoes to make you money, then it's different. But I'm talking about things that don't produce anything. We'll talk more about that in the next section. Video 4, only buying 3 things. If you like this series so far, and don't want to miss the next section, make sure you subscribe. I upload a new section each week. That's all for now, folks. As always, take the trip and enjoy the ride.